part of the Enerlead Permit Reports, we like to provide some analytics tools. The following is a report that we include which compares wells drilled last 60 days compared to the same period last year. And what we're trying to do there is look for trends. We believe that the more wells you drill, obviously the more you're going to spend on completions, the more you're going to spend on drilling, pipeline projects, facilities, so on and so forth. So when we look at it, I've got the operator. Here's the last 60 days drilled, same period last year, and then what we call the spread, which is the difference between these two periods. Quite often what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll say I want to look at the largest. Then here's a nice graph for us. So we see Baytex 35. So here's a nice summary of accounts that are drilling more now than they were in the same period last year. We also can look at it the other way. We can say smallest to largest. So we start to see Suncor, 7 Gens, Crescent Point, just drilling a little bit less on that side of it. One thing that I like to do as well is I'll come in here and I'll pick out 0 as the value, and then and that's the same guys as last year. Sorry, and then what I wanted to do here is I'm going to say, okay, let's look at 0 here, as there was no wells being drilled last year. So here's a list of guys that are drilling this year that were not drilling last year. So it gives us a pretty good indication of who we're wanting to look at, and then I can say, hey, let's look at that largest to smallest. So here we go. These guys have drilled 18 wells this year. They didn't drill any wells last year. What is that going to mean? So it's a pretty good example. Then we can also come down here. I can look at this particular account. We also provide the master data set. Wells drilled last 60. I can come up to the report, and then I'm just going to freeze this view, and then when we look at the report here, I can come in and I can say, hey, I want to drill down on that particular car. We can come in and look at it, and then there we are. So up by monitor, here's the rigs that they're using, and then I could go in and drill down a little bit further on that side of it. So great intel to help you focus on accounts that are spending money today.